Brooklyn Independent Television.
Welcome to Healthbeat Brooklyn on Brooklyn Independent Television. I'm Dr. Monica Sweeney. Most of us take for granted the use of our legs and feet for walking, climbing, and playing, and our arms and hands for working, eating, touching. For those of us unlucky enough to lose a limb, the future can look devastating. But for 60 years now, a company based in downtown Brooklyn has been helping people who need prosthetics and a whole range of other products related to physical rehabilitation. Here's an inside look at how they work with their clients.
Okay, Mr. Thomas. So we're here today, we're going to fit you with your new prosthesis, okay? All right, I took your roller in the back. I took the same height, set it up to the same height, pretty much the same alignment, and we're going to put it on. So you know how this works, the roll-on liner. And what we talked about, though, this one works a little bit differently. The tan is the front, and the writing is in the back. Okay, so you roll it on. My name is Bill Goldberg. I'm a certified prosthetist with Arimed. Step on it again. Let's see if it clicks a little bit more. Good. Okay. So, certified prosthetist is somebody who has got a training in the fitting, design, fabrication of prostheses or artificial limbs. Let me see you take a few steps. With the parallel bonds, for now, yeah, until you get the... Good. Good. What I have here is a transtibial prosthesis. This is for somebody that lost their limb below the knee, and it's a fairly high-tech device. It's made out of carbon graphite, titanium. We use very lightweight components. Everybody thinks of prosthesis as wooden legs. There's no such thing anymore as a wooden leg. Everything is pretty high-tech, and a lot of lightweight materials, strong materials. Good. All right. How do you feel in the socket?
It feels good.
Arimed Orthotics, Prosthetics, and Pedorthics is a 61-year-old company. It was founded by my beloved father, Aristotle Moronis, in 1949, right here in this neighborhood, beautiful downtown Brooklyn. We consider this our corporate headquarters because we fabricate virtually everything that we dispense to patients here on the premises. There are three areas that we practice in. We have orthotics, which are body support devices. This is an orthosis. This is going to be an articulating ankle-foot orthosis, and it's going to have joints applied to it, and it will allow the patient to have this range of motion, but the foot will be lifted when walking. The foot will not drop. Prosthetics is body replacement. We're doing all levels of upper lower extremity prostheses.
You got to hear a couple of clicks before you take any steps. First thing to do, they come in to see us, we sit down, we talk to them, we get a feel for them, who they are, what their abilities are, and then we discuss with them the type of prostheses that would be most functional for them. Then we go through the casting process so that we make a socket that's going to fit them properly. Once we make the socket, we have them come in for a diagnostic socket fitting, a check socket fitting. Then they come back about a week later, and it's basically this. Is ready to be fit and worn. Then we have the patient walk in and through the parallel bars. And once they have that and they're comfortable, the socket's comfortable, the gait is adjusted properly, we let them go home and use it for about a week or so. Then they come in, and while they wait, we put a cover on it so it has a cosmetic cover, a cosmetic appearance, as close as we can get to the sound leg. And after that, we're done. And just turn it face up, just straight ahead.
We're doing myoelectric hands. In other words, the prosthesis is attached to the muscle bellies, and you think open and the prosthesis opens. You think close, the prosthesis closed.
I received my myoelectric prosthesis from here at Arimed, and I am independent with them, and I'm just fully functional. So it's a testament to the advancement in the field as well.
The type of leg I have right now is called a P-line leg. It's also a computer leg. It's very light than most prosthetic legs. Usually it's heavy to pick up and stuff, but it's really good.
We also have what we call microprocessor knees for patients with above knee amputations. Now, if you're a below knee amputee or a transtibial, you still have the benefit of having a knee. Once you lose the knee, you lose an extra joint, and these devices are extremely advanced and help patients significantly more than a standard prosthetic knee.
Personally, I love Arimed because their prosthetic legs, people always say to me, oh my God, it looks so real. I have veins, the toes and stuff like that. And I have other amputees ask me where I get my leg and I refer them to over here.
So it's the cane and the foot on the floor at the same time. Try not to look down.
We do initial gait training here. Gait training is relearning to walk. You knew how to walk when you had two legs. If you've lost your leg and you now have, you know, a prosthesis, it takes a little bit of relearning. But the real gait training with a physical therapist generally occurs with a physical therapist at their office or in a hospital.
You feel like your foot is flat on the floor? See, it may not feel right now because you see, even with that motion in the ankle, I can move your foot around.
Right, I see that.
And your foot stays on the floor.
Okay.
On the other one, with the foot would move. So you have that motion built into the ankle. So that's, I think, the difference of what you're feeling. Most people will opt to be fit with a prosthesis. I would say 98% really would want to try. Even people that we think are not going to be successful wearers or candidates, they still want to try and we want to see how well they do. I mean, and we have to adjust our expectations. You think, well, we're going to fit somebody with a prosthesis, they're going to just start walking around. But sometimes if you just get somebody to walk around their apartment, even with a walker, so they can be independent, not in a wheelchair, to go from the bedroom to the kitchen to the bathroom on their own, that's a success, and they'll be a wearer, as long as we keep our expectations and our outcomes in perspective. All right, Mr. Thomas, you're looking pretty good.
Brooklyn Independent Television on the BCAT TV network.